Hi, my name is Linda, and this is video 6 of my easy series of yoga videos. The focus on this video is elongating and slimming the waistline, stretching the intercostal muscles between the ribs and the obliques. As always, listen to your body, release any posture that feels uncomfortable. Let's begin. Stretch your legs out in front of you, rock your hips from side to side, straighten the spine, and bring your attention inward, focusing on how the body feels today. Get some stretch in the back of your legs. Give the muscles a gentle massage. Stretch the toes forward and back. And then when you're ready, pull your feet into a comfortable cross-leg position. Sit up straight and tall. Bring your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms upward. Inhale, stretch up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, gentle stretch to one side. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, gentle stretch, opposite side. Inhale back up to center. Keep the length in your spine as you release your hands and bring your arms down. Scan the body for any discomfort. Adjust yourself however you need to. Let the body be so comfortable that no part pulls your attention to it. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down, and press the crown of your head upward. And begin to bring your focus into the breath, noticing everything you can about your natural breathing pattern without altering it in any way. Notice where your body expands and contracts. Is it your belly or your chest? No right or wrong answer, merely observe. And begin to deepen your breath, moving into the three-part breath, yoga breathing. Inhaling deeply, first expanding the lower belly. When that can expand no further, expand the ribs. When that can expand no further, expand your upper chest and lungs. And as you exhale, release and contract in the opposite order. First the chest, allow the ribs to relax, and last squeeze the abdomen empty. Continue in your own rhythm, focusing on those three areas as you inhale and exhale, deeply and slowly. One more deep three-part breath. And then once again, move back into your natural breathing pattern. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, drop your chin down towards your chest. Feel the back of the neck stretch. Inhaling, chin comes towards the right shoulder, continues upward. Exhaling as it comes down towards the left. Continue the neck circles in your own rhythm, coordinating movement with breath and keeping the movement smooth and comfortable. And one more full circle in this direction. And when your chin once again reaches your chest, let it pause for just a moment. And with your next inhale, reverse direction of the circles. Inhaling as you come up towards the left, exhaling down towards the right. And one more full circle. And when your chin once again reaches your chest, let it pause for just a moment. Then bring your head back to a neutral position and relax your neck completely. Relax and breathe. Interlace your fingers, bring the palms of your hands to the back of your head. Your elbows are pointing outward. Inhale. As you exhale, left elbow towards the floor on the left, right elbow is up, gaze is on that right elbow. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, turn your torso to the left, bring the right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right elbow down, left elbow's up, gaze on that left elbow. Inhale to center. Exhaling, torso turns to the right, left elbow towards right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, opposite side, left elbow down. Inhale, center. Exhaling, torso turns to the left, right elbow towards left knee. Inhale to center, last side. Exhale, right elbow down, left elbow up. Inhale to center. Exhaling, turn your torso to the right, left elbow towards right knee. Inhale back to center. Release your hands. Let them rest palms up on your thighs. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your torso. Relax and breathe. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your hips from side to side, sitting up with a straight spine. Interlock your thumbs, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, come forward, simple forward fold. Hold and breathe. Let your arms relax down. Keep pressing out through the heels of your feet. Keep pressing the back of the knees into the mat. Hold and breathe. And release, coming back to center. Bend the right knee outward, sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Lean back on the palms of both hands. Lift the chest, press your lower spine forward, preparing for a simple spinal twist. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, turn your torso to the right, bringing your left hand onto your right knee. Walk your right hand back, and then last, turn your chin towards your right shoulder without it lifting up or down. Hold and breathe. You can use the knee that you're holding onto to pull yourself deeper into the spinal twist. To release, release both hands at the same time, bringing your torso back to center. Keeping the right knee bent. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn your torso to the right. Bring that left hand onto the right knee once again, and raise your right arm parallel to the right ear, palm is facing forward. Inhale, stretch up through the fingertips. Exhale, lean the torso over that left leg. Try to keep your left shoulder in line with the left thigh. Keep the right arm in line with the right ear. Reach out through the fingertips, reach and stretch. Hold and breathe. Your neck is relaxed. Feel a nice stretch on that right side of the torso. And release, coming back to center, and turn your torso forward as you straighten your right knee. Readjust the hips, and we'll do the opposite side. Bending the left knee outward, sole of the foot to the inside of the right thigh. Lean back on the palms of both hands. Lift the chest, press your lower spine forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, turn your torso to the left, bringing the right hand onto your left knee. Walk your left hand back, and then last, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Hold and breathe. And release back to center, keeping the left knee bent. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn your torso to the left. Once again, right hand onto the left knee. This time your left arm is up, parallel to your left ear. Palm is facing forward. Inhale, stretch up through the fingertips. Exhale, bend your torso over that right leg, keeping the right shoulder in line with the right thigh. Keeping the left arm over the left ear. Reach and stretch through the fingertips. Neck is relaxed. Hold and breathe. And release, coming back to center. Turn the torso forward and straighten your left leg. You're sitting sideways on the mat. I want to bring your feet as wide apart as possible. Get the legs to relax here for a moment. Palms of the hands on the mat in front of you. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, stretch up and arch back. Exhale, come forward. Continue this back and forth movement in your own rhythm. Now, the next time you exhale and come forward, hold and breathe. And release, coming back to center. See if you can get your feet a little bit wider apart. Bring the back of the right hand onto the mat in front of you. Your left arm is up, parallel to the ear, palm is facing to the right. Inhale, stretch up. Exhaling, slide that right hand towards your left leg. Bring your torso over your right leg. Once again, the right shoulder is in line with the right thigh. Left arm is over the left ear. Reach and stretch through the fingertips. And your neck is relaxed. Hold and breathe. And slowly release, coming back to center. See if you can readjust. Once again, get your feet another fraction of an inch apart from each other. Back of the left hand on the mat in front of you. Right arm is up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhaling, slide that left hand towards your right leg. Bring your torso over your left leg. Left shoulder in line with the left thigh. Right arm over the right ear. Reach and stretch. Hold and breathe. And release, coming back to center. So we'll come forward one more time. This time we're trying to lead with the lower belly, trying to get the lower belly onto the mat first. So keep your spine perfectly straight. Don't allow the chin to tuck into the chest. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhaling, rock the pelvis forward, trying to get that lower belly onto the mat first. Then hold and breathe. And slowly release, bringing the torso back up. Take hold of your back of your knees and bring your feet together. And shake your legs out. Give them a gentle massage if you need to. And we'll move into table position, preparing for cat-cow. Wrists directly under shoulders, fingers spread wide apart, knees and feet hips distance apart. So the movement starts with the tailbone. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, tuck your tailbone under, suck your belly in, arch your spine up strongly, chin down towards the chest. Cat position. Inhaling, tailbone presses back behind you, belly drops downward, chest comes forward, chin comes up. Cow position. Continue cat-cow in your own rhythm. Exhaling deeply as your spine arches upward in the cat position. And inhaling as the spine arches downward in the cow position. Continue in your own rhythm. One more cat and one more cow. And then come back to a neutral table position. Sit back on your heels for a moment and come into stretching child. The palms of your hands are up off the mat, and you're inching your fingertips forward to deepen the stretch in your shoulders, your upper arms, and your back. Your ears are in line with the inside of your upper arms. Your knees can be slightly apart. And release, coming back into table. Bring your hands towards the front of the mat, preparing for a easy side plank, an extended easy side plank, so we get a deeper stretch in the side of the torso. Make sure that the left wrist is directly underneath your left shoulder. Step back on the toes of the right foot. Press the top of your left foot into the mat for balance and support. And then turn your torso to the right, resting your right arm on your right hip. Sole of the right foot is down, toes are pointing forward. Once you've balanced here, raise that right arm. And then bring that arm over that right ear, reach and stretch through the fingertips, and press down strongly on the outer edge of the right foot. Hold and breathe. Stronger you reach out through the fingertips, the deeper the stretch. To release the posture, bring that right arm back up. Bring it to rest on your right hip. Turn your torso towards the mat, bringing your right hand down, bringing your right knee down. Sit back on your heels once again, stretching child. Keep inching the fingertips forward to deepen the stretch. And release, and we'll do the opposite side. This time the right wrist directly underneath the right shoulder. Step back on the toes of the left foot. Press the top of the right foot into the mat. Once you feel balanced in this position, bring the torso to the left, resting the left arm on your left hip. So your right shoulder's forward, left shoulder is back. And once you're balanced here, raise that left arm. And then bring it over the left ear, reach and stretch. Stretch out strongly through the fingertips. Press the outer edge of the left foot deeply into the mat. Hold and breathe. And press down on the palm of the right hand so you're not sinking into your shoulders, but you're lifting away from the mat. And let that left arm come back up. Bring it to rest on your left hip. Turn towards the mat, bringing the left hand down, bringing the left knee down. Sit back on your heels, stretching child. And from stretching child, come into your most restful position of resting child. Let your arms rest by your side, shoulders and elbows drooping towards the mat, back rounded and relaxed. Or you can create a pillow with your arms, rest your forehead on that. Any position of resting child that allows your arms and your back to relax completely. And bring the torso back up. So we'll move into table again, preparing for downward facing dog. Hands towards the front of the mat, fingers spread wide apart. Knees and feet hips distance apart, and we'll come into a bent knee downward dog first. So curl your toes under. And with an inhale, raise your hips, bend your knees strongly. You're up on the balls of your feet, and you're pressing your hips back so that your belly's resting on your upper thighs. Crown of the head pressing towards your thumbs. And start walking the dog. Straighten one knee, pressing that heel towards the mat, getting some stretch in the hamstrings, calf muscles. Releasing, doing the same with the other. Continue this back and forth movement gently stretching the muscles in the back of the legs. And if your arms or shoulders are getting tired, always listen to your body. Come out of the posture, come into table, come into child. But if you're ready, we'll come up high on the balls of your feet. You want to lift your tailbone up as high as possible. You're pushing your hips back so you're creating a narrowness in the top of the triangle that your body's shaped in. Keeping as much narrowness as possible, slowly bring your heels as close to the mat as you can, coming into your fullest expression of downward facing dog. You're pressing down strongly and evenly on all 5 fingers in the palms of both hands, not just pressing into the heel. Crown of your head's pressing towards your thumbs. Shoulders are moving outward and down towards your hips. And your abdominal muscles are strongly engaged. Hold and breathe. Two more deep breaths. Last one. And with your next inhale, bend your knees and either step or walk your feet towards your hands. Hang in a comfortable forward fold, holding on to your opposite elbows. Your knees can be slightly bent if that's comfortable for you, but let your back round and relax. Let your head hang loose. And then release your elbows, fingertips down to the mat. And pressing down strongly on the soles of the feet, slowly begin to ragdoll up to a standing position. You're using your legs and your abdominal muscles only. Once standing, let your arms rest comfortably by your side, palms facing forward. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Relax your wrists and your hands. Relax your legs. Relax and breathe. Standing sideways on the mat, bringing the feet about 2 to 3 feet apart from each other. Toes are pointing slightly outward. Bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, turn the palms upward. Inhale. As you exhale, press the left hip out to the left as you bring your torso over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, opposite side. Right hip comes out to the right. Bring the torso over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale to center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale to center. Continue in your own rhythm, coordinating movement with breath. Keep the torso nice and straight, not allowing it to twist. Now, the next time you exhale and your torso's over to the right, hold and breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, opposite side, hold and breathe. Inhale, back to center. And with your next exhale, release your hands and bring your arms down. Heel toe your feet into a comfortable position. Shake your legs out if you need to. Still standing sideways on the mat, bring your feet about one leg distance apart, preparing for a triangle posture, a Pranayama type Pranayama style triangle. Toes of the left foot slightly inward, toes of the right foot 90 degrees to the right. Your hips stay forward. They don't go in the direction of that right foot, even though they want to. Arms straight out from your shoulders. Turn your gaze to the fingers of the right hand. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, press your left hip out to the left. Inhaling, stretch straight forward through the fingertips of the right hand. And then exhale, windmill the arms around so that the back of the right hand is resting anywhere along the inside of the right leg. Palms are facing forward. You can use the back of the hand so you can help pull that right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, and if it's comfortable for your neck, your gaze could be on the thumb of the left hand. Stretching up strongly through the fingertips, hold and breathe. And slowly release, coming back to center. Turn your gaze forward. Turn your right foot forward. Heel toe your feet into a comfortable position, bringing your arms down. Shake your legs out for a moment. We'll do the opposite side. Once again, feet about one leg distance apart. Toes of the right foot slightly inward. Toes of the left foot 90 degrees to the left. Hips are forward. Arms straight out from your shoulders. Turn your gaze to look at the fingers of the left hand. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, press that right hip out to the right. Inhaling, stretch straight forward through the fingertips of the left hand. Exhale, windmill the arms around, back of that left hand resting anywhere along the inside of the left leg. Left shoulders forward, right shoulders back, arms are in line with each other. And again, if it's comfortable, you can turn your gaze to the thumb of the right hand. Hold and breathe. And slowly release, coming back to center. Turn your gaze forward. Turn your toes forward. Heel toe your feet into a comfortable position as you bring your arms down. The balancing posture I have is dancer's posture. It's extended dancer's posture where instead of reaching out, we're bringing our arms straight up. Get balanced on both feet first. Bring the toes up, spread them wide, bring them down. Evenly shift your weight onto your right foot. Start testing your balance by bending the left knee, seeing where you need to shift your weight. And then take hold of the left foot. Bring your right arm straight up in front of you. Palm faces upward. And then last, slowly bring your eyes up until they're overhead. Press up through the palm of the hand, pull up on that left foot. Hold and breathe. To release, turn your gaze forward, bring your right arm down, release your left foot, and bring it back down. And shake the right leg out. And we'll do the opposite side. Balance on both feet first. Toes come up, spread them wide, bring them down. Evenly shift your weight onto your left foot and start testing your balance. Once you feel you have it, bend the right knee, take hold of the right foot. Once you're balanced here, slowly bring that left arm up. Palm faces upward. And then last, slowly bring your gaze up. And then press up through the palm of your hand and pull up on the right foot. Hold and breathe. And slowly release. And shake your left leg out. And we'll come back onto the mat. Sideways on the mat, want to bring your knees down. They're about hips distance apart. Hands are on your hips. Stretch the right leg straight out to the right. Try to get your toes to point to the right too. Then take the palm of the left hand, bring it on the mat about a foot away from your left knee. So your fingers are pointing forward and your fingertips are in line with that left knee. Pull your right shoulder back. You want to turn your torso back so it's facing slightly upward. Then bring that right arm up and over. Press out strongly through the fingertips and press the toes outward. Hold and breathe. Toes of the right foot outward. Neck is nice and relaxed. Any position for your head that allows your neck to relax. To release the posture, bring the right arm back up, hand back onto the hip, bring the torso up, hands onto the hip, and bring your right knee in. Reposition yourself and we'll do the opposite side. Left foot out to the left. Try to get your toes pointing to the left. Bring the right hand about a foot away from the right knee, fingers pointing forward. Pull your left shoulder back, your left hip back, and then bring that left arm up and over. Palm is facing downward, and you're stretching out strongly through the fingertips, and you're stretching out through the toes of the left foot. Hold and breathe. And raise that left arm. Bring the hand back onto the hip. Bring your torso up. Left knee comes in. And sit for a moment with your legs in a crisscross position. Hands, palms up on your thighs. Relax and breathe. And then bring your heels to the front edge of the mat. So we'll roll down into a lying down position. Rock your shoulders together and down underneath you, preparing for bridge posture. Bend your right knee, sole of the foot onto the mat by your hips. Bend your left knee, sole of the foot on the mat by your hips. Adjust your hips and shoulders. You want to rock your shoulders together so you're creating as much space at the base, between the base of your neck and the mat as possible. Arms are right by your side, hands palms down by your feet. Knees and feet hips distance apart. With an inhale, press down on the soles of the feet, raise your hips as high as possible. Keep your neck long and relaxed. If you'd like, you can interlace your fingers, press them down onto the mat under your hips, and rock your shoulders closer together and your upper arms closer together. And the way you do that is you bring the weight onto one shoulder as you tuck in the opposite one. Bring the weight on that shoulder, tuck in the opposite one. You never want to press down on the back of the head to bring your shoulders closer together. Keep pressing down strongly on the soles of the feet to keep your hips lifted. Hold and breathe. Now see if you can press down on the soles of your feet and bring your hips up a little higher. Bring your chest up higher. Neck remains relaxed. And then to release the posture, we'll release your hands if they're interlaced. Bring the palms down. We want to release bring the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting at the top. So start rocking your shoulders outward. Allow your upper back to come down first, then your middle back, then your lower back, and then last your hips. Once your hips are on the mat, straighten your right leg and bring it down. Straighten your left leg and bring it down. Relax and breathe. And then bring your feet together. Bring your arms straight out in a T position, hands and palms down. Or you can bend your elbows and have your hands palms up in a cactus position. Adjust your hips and shoulders. Bend your right knee, sole of the foot, onto the upper left thigh. Press out strongly through the heel of the left foot. Inhale. Exhaling, allow that knee to drop towards the floor on the left as you turn your head slightly towards the right. Take the palm of the left hand, bring it across that right thigh. Let it pull you deeper into the twist. Hold and breathe. Both shoulders remain firmly planted onto the mat. And release, bringing head and knee back to center. Straighten your right leg and bring it down. Readjust. We'll do the opposite side. Bending the left knee, sole of the foot, onto your upper right thigh. Press out strongly through the heel of the right foot. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, that knee drops to the floor on the right as your head turns slightly towards the left. Bring the palm of the right hand across that left thigh. Let it pull you deeper into the twist. Hold and breathe. And release back to center. Bring that left knee in towards your chest. Bend your right knee, bring it in towards your chest. Wrap your arms either behind the thighs or across the shins. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and raise your head and shoulders, bringing your nose towards your knees, and squeeze your body into a tight, tight ball. You want to feel the small of the back pressing firmly into your mat. And release, head and shoulders back down. Release your arms. Straighten your right leg and slowly bring it down. Straighten your left leg and slowly bring it down. Bring your feet about 2 feet apart from each other, feet splayed outward, preparing for Shavasana, our final deep relaxation. Arms are about 1.5 feet away from your torso and your palms are facing upward in a receiving position. Adjust your hips and shoulders. Be firmly grounded and supported on the mat. Gently stretch your head from side to side. And then bring it back to center. We'll take a deep breath in, releasing with an audible sigh. Inhale deeply. All muscles completely relaxed and all tension gone. Allow your breath to become effortless. Allow your mind and body to completely relax. Feel free to relax in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you enjoyed this practice, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.